So that reinventing oneself topic, I would like to start with you, if that's okay for you. Where did that topic become a topic for you, reinventing
Oh, wow.
yourself?
I think we all go through life and in general, people just go through different experiences in their life, and sometimes they become parents and then it's a different type of life, right? And then you go through, you've got your work balance or the work that you do. And it's just a way of creating yourself within that environment. But my biggest shift to actually even work with this concept with the subconscious mind to start with came as a result of losing a massive company. I used to in my background, I used to run a huge construction company, so it was a totally different environment. I was in a very masculine energy, and it was a really really big company. We built about 4,500 homes, and one day I've attracted a lawyer who decided to wipe me out, decided to steal money, and I just literally went from being a millionaire down to zero in a few weeks. And, when I started building the business, which started from zero at the age of 23, I had a really good mindset because I went to all the personal development and, resilience and walk on fire, and I can take it on, I can take on the world. And I always thought that, I had my mind already pretty fixed up, pretty well set up for success. So when that happened, the first thing that I did was, how did I attract this into my life? Okay, so rather than, I was smart enough to, rather than think, okay, let's fight this. I mean, obviously there was, a thing that had to be done. But the inward question of how did I attract this? Okay, the law of attraction, how things, like the beliefs create reality. And this was just totally blindsided. And I thought, okay, how did I, what is it in my belief that created this? And that inquiry, I literally had to pull kids out of private schools because I couldn't afford it anymore, and take them out of the beautiful homes that we had. And I asked the question, how do you tell children, you're going to sell your ponies, you're going to lose your friends at school? So I said, how do I turn this into an adventure? So I said to the kids, hey, you want to go on an adventure? They're 7 and 8 years old. And they're like, yeah, adventure. So we ended up going and traveling for a little while, car in a caravan or travel trailer in America. And we traveled for 2 years. And I used that time to really inquire within and go, okay, what did I not see in my mind that created this? And I started studying this more and more in depth, and discovered this thing about subconscious mind. Now, I've heard the words before, but I had no idea the power of it. And then when I've discovered the power of it, which is our thinking mind, it's sort of like a bicycle. Okay, so most of the things that we learning, the 10 steps to this and 10 steps to that, we're doing it with our conscious mind. The subconscious underneath, it's like a self-learning computer, and it's the power of a bullet train. So you've got conscious mind and subconscious, and I'm like, why don't people know about this? This is so powerful. And so from that, then I've realized, hold on, that subconscious gets coded within the first 7 years of your life. So it literally sets your character for life. So initially it was like, doing research in regards to what is in my mind, but then I turn around and I go, I got young children. I wasn't at home because I had a big construction company. I was busy. What did I do to my kids that need recoding? They need changing in their mind. And I got obsessed. So the same way that I built the business of construction from zero to probably $250 million, I turned the same model into obsession and learning about surrounding myself by the best experts and learning fast. So anything from psychology, quantum physics, neuroscience, epigenetics, hypnotherapy, like probably 50 different modalities to figure a way to change the codes in the subconscious coding of my children. And then once I discovered that, I connected the dots and go, wow, this really works. And that really helped me with, I became a business coach. So I worked with a lot of millionaires. Initially, they were hiring me to help them build a business, the kind of business that I had before. But from that, it was just a matter of, okay, the business, you already built a big business. You understand how it works. What's not working is the subconscious codes in your subconscious mind. That's why you have a ceiling. So I was working with that. Anyway, you get me talking on the subject. I can talk for 2 weeks without taking a breath.
That,
so.
but I love the energy about it. It's definitely the energy of the, what did you call the train of the subconscious
bullet
mind?
train.
The bullet train.
The bullet train. That's
the bullet train power.
That's powerful.